Okay, so we can proceed. So first of all, I've mentioned that the dictionaries is a collection of items which are ordered. They are also changeable, but they do not allow duplicates. I think for list allow duplicate values, and a list was also changeable, and also we can be able to access a list element using their indexes, so they were ordered. So we'll have the definition of a dictionary. The dictionary is a collection which is ordered, the collection of items which is ordered. It's also changeable. We can add, remove, or update dictionary items, and do not allow the changeable, and do not allow duplicates. So when we are creating a dictionary, we use the curly brackets. So dictionaries are created. They are created using a the curly brackets. For example, let's have a dictionaries which we will call cars to be equals to the curly brackets. Then a dictionary store data values in key value pair. So remember, for a list we only had the items, but for a dictionary we have the key, which is later we'll use the keys as our features, then the value. So similar to a normal dictionary where we have the name and the description, so we can refer to the keys as the name, then the description, we have the value. For example, let's have the first key to be brand, then the value to be stored under the brand. We will have we can have sorry, we can have Benz. Then the next key, let's have the price, the price uh, the price of this car. Let's have you can have $2 million. Let's have the year of manufacturing. These are just examples. And let's say it was in 1978. We can access our dictionary by just calling it directly, or print. You can print the dictionary or just return the variable directly. We have our first dictionary, and I think we can just use the example to navigate how we access, how we order dictionaries. So you can start with ordering. So dictionaries are ordered using the keys, they're ordered using the keys, unlike data structured data types in Python, where we order using the index. In the dictionaries, we use the keys for indexing and also accessing elements in a dictionary. So, for example, we have cars. If you want to access the data value or the item stored in a particular key, you just need to call that key. For example, what is stored under the brand, can have cars, then the year. You can also use the get method in the dictionary, get method to access items in a dictionary. For example, let's have cars dot get the price. Let's get the price. If you want to get the keys, all the keys, or what we will later call the column, you can just have cars dot keys to get all the keys present in your dictionary. Cars dot keys. Let me have a description here. Getting the keys, getting the dictionary keys. We have three keys. How do we change elements in a dictionary? Changing elements in a dictionary. So, for example, if you want to change the year of manufacturing this car, maybe you've gotten the exact value and you want to replace. Maybe you've gotten the exact year of manufacturing, maybe 1955, and you want to update this value here. So we have two ways you can do this. We have the first method, you can change using the key. Then the second method is updating, using the .update method to update the year of manufacturing. So updating, will start by updating using the keys. Updating using the keys. For example, we have our cards, our dictionary cards. The key is the year. Then you just start the year, the replacement now. So we have the year was 1978. You want to change to 1955. And we call our dictionary just to check if that was updated. You can see that the year of manufacturing, it was changed. Alternatively, we can use the dot update when you want to update dictionary values. So we have the cars dot update. For example, you want to update the price. So you have the key. So you'll have the key, which is the price. The price. I want to change this to the price of the car. So maybe we can change from, it should be in dictionary form. So we have the price maybe from 2M to 10 million. So if we check our dictionary, if the price was updated, we can see that that price is updated. Do you have any question?
No, it's okay.
Okay, so you may be interested how to add items in a dictionary. Adding items in a dictionary. Adding items in a dictionary. Adding items in a dictionary. So we can do this by having cars, the dictionary cars, then the key that we want to add, maybe we want to add the country, I don't know, Benz is from which country? Is it Germany or Mercedes Benz? Let me check. Mhm. I think the country is Germany. We can have Germany. So let's see if we've added the item country. We've added the country. We can also use the dot update to add items in an existing dictionary. So for example, we can add the color. So we have cars dot update, and also we can add multiple values. For example, we can add the color key, the color. Let's choose black. The key is color, then the value can say black. Can also add another one. Now we can add we have the brand, the price, the year, the country, the color. What else can we add? Have the brand, price, year, country, color. What else can we add? We can add the owner, the key owner. Can add the owner, and maybe said something like, instead of the owner, let's have the seating capacity. Seating capacity can have 4. So cars can see we've added two items or two keys using the dot update method. We can also access the length of a dictionary using the length function. Checking the length of a dictionary, we have 6 items, so the keys will be counted. We have brand, price, year, country, color, and the seating capacity. We can also remove items from a dictionary. Removing items from a dictionary. Removing items. Can use. We have 3 methods. We have the dot pop, remove, and clear. So let's start with the pop method. The pop method. The pop method. The pop method, which removes the item with the specified key name. So the pop method removes the item with the specified key name. Remember, in the dictionaries, we are not using the indexes. We are using the keys. So we have a cars.pop, and we can pop. Let's pop the seating capacity. I don't think it's that important. The seating capacity. Yeah. The value that was removed is the capacity, which is 4. So if we check, we don't have the key, the seating capacity. So we have another method, which is the pop item. Pop item method. This one we've not come across it previously. So removes item. Removes the last. Removes the last inserted item. By default, the last inserted item. For example, we have cars.pop item. So it will remove the last inserted item. The last inserted item. We have color, the key color. So if we check our dictionary, we don't have the color or the item color in our dictionary. The other method, we have the del keyword. The del keyword, which removes the item with the specified key name. I think similar to the pop, yeah? The del keyword. The del keyword.
Is it short form of delete?
Yeah.
Okay.
So this one removes the item with the specified key name. This is similar to pop, but the different the syntax structure is kind of different. So we have del, then car, the dictionary cars, supposed to be cars, not cars. Then we can remove the price. Let's remove the price. So we check our cars. We check our cars, we don't have the price. So what if maybe we had a dictionary? I want us to challenge ourselves. What if we had a dictionary where we had two key values? So for example, let's just copy this. These are commonly asked questions by students. So we have a dictionary. So under the brand, maybe you wanted Benz and Nissan. So for the price of, so we'll just add the price of Nissan, the year of manufacturing of Nissan, and any other thing. So you can add the country. We have Germany. I think Nissan is from Japan. Yeah? So it's easier. So the brand, the key will remain, but when you have the values can be in form of a list. Can have a list here. So we have Benz. We have just separate your list of value using a comma, as we've been doing. So we have Nissan. The price of Nissan. We can have, so for Benz we have 2 million. For Nissan we have, I don't know which one is cheaper, but I'll just let me just have an bit item here. Just can have 1 million the year of manufacturing. And 1978. Let's say this one is 1980, and you execute your dictionary. You can have even 10 values under each key. So for the brand, you can have Benz, Nissan, Toyota, another one, and another one. For the price, just match up. All the dictionary values must match up. So if you define the brand having two values, remember for the price to match these up. Basically, a dictionary, we can call it a data frame, yeah. But the structure of a data frame is that a data frame contains columns, rows and columns, yeah. So we can call a dictionary a collection of gender related items, because the brand, the price, the year, you can see there is such a way all these are matching up. So when we call the cars, and you can see when we will be talking about data frames, we'll check how now we can convert the dictionary into a data frame so that we can have the brand as our column. Then the first row will be for Benz. So Benz, then the price of Benz, then the year of manufacturing.
Okay, so by data frame, we're talking about something like a spreadsheet in Excel, is it?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So for example, let us try and access Nissan. Let us try and access Nissan using the key brand. So cars, then we have the brand, the brand, the brand. So normally if you want to access the first one, so we have Benz and Nissan, yeah? So we have at index 1. Let's use index 1. So the dictionary normally is like we normally use the keys to access the values of a dictionary. But now you can have even 10 values in one key. So when you want to access, remember now the values that will be stored from this point will be in form of a list. Yeah? So you can use any list method to access that value. The methods that you are discussing under the list, it's allowed. So we access elements in a dictionary using their keys. Uh, But now for the values, since they are in list form, you can use any list method can be applied on the values. So the last method will be on clearing. How do we clear a dictionary? So the clear method empties the dictionary, but the dictionary remains. It will remain, but it will be empty. So we have cars.clear to clear the content of a dictionary. Clearing the content of a dictionary like that. So if we call cars, the dictionary will still remain, but it will have no content. Any question?
Okay, sorry. Okay, because you cleared it. Okay, alright.
Yeah, I've
That's it.
cleared. Okay.
So what if you use delete? What if you use them?
Del removes it removes the item with a specified key name.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
So for example, asking if you use del, then without specifying the key name,
Yes,
like this.
yes.
So cars is not defined. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, I think since I had deleted it, let's try and let me re-execute this one. This one. I'm just recreating the dictionary so that we can use there to see if
Okay.
the class is not defined. Maybe this keyword there, I think mm, I think the del keyword has deleted everything actually, even the dictionary itself.
Okay, deleted.
Yeah. It has deleted completely.
Okay.
Yeah, the del keyword can also delete the dictionary completely. I've seen a method here called del. Del keyword also deletes the dictionary. So this one will delete the dictionary completely.
Okay.
Completely, yeah. So I think this is the reason why code number 33 returns an error because the dictionary no longer exists. Yeah, the dictionary no longer exists. This is why we have an error when we execute cars.
Okay.
So I'll prepare a notebook for the tuple. Tuple is another what is it called, structured data type in Python, but it's ordered and unchangeable. So meaning all the methods that you are discussing under the list and the dictionaries will not apply, like updating, what else? Updating, deleting. We cannot add. You cannot change a tuple. You cannot add or remove items. So after a tuple has been created, but it allows duplicates, so we can maybe you can discuss this in the shortest time because it does not allow it's unchangeable. We cannot add, remove, or add or change any items in a tuple, but you can access tuple item using the index. You can also duplicate items, and also you can access the length of a tuple. So let's have the definition of a tuple. Is a collection of items which is ordered and unchangeable. Ordered and unchangeable. Is ordered and changeable and allow duplicate. It allows duplicate values. So tuples are created using the round brackets. Created using the round brackets. These ones, the normal bracket. So let's create a tuple. We have, I'll call it fruits. To store some fruits here, we can have apple. We can have banana. We can have orange. Let's store avocado. Yeah. So let's store these in a variable called fruits. Let's have another one, cars to be equals to the tuple. We have Toyota. We have let's say Range Rover. Nissan. Which other one? Is Mercedes. We have created two tuples, as you can see. We can access tuple items, and they are ordered there, meaning that we can access tuple items using their indexes. For example, we have fruits. Remember, Python starts indexing from 0, and when you want to access an item using the index, you use the square brackets. So the first item, you have apple. We have negative indexing. Now we can use -1 when you're moving from right to left. So the last item, you can access it using a -1, or also you can access it using its index. So 0, 1, 2, 3. So it's unchangeable. We cannot add, remove, or change items after the tuple has been created. Yes.
Sorry, append here does not work. Pop here does not work.
Yeah, it doesn't work.
Okay.
Yeah. Tuple values. There's a value. It allows duplicates. We can duplicate one value here. Let us duplicate apple. And in duplicating, we mentioned that each item that is duplicated will have its own index, and like it will be treated differently. So when we check the length of the tuple fruits, each item will be counted independently. Unlike in other data structures in Python, like the dictionary and the sets. The sets do not allow duplicate values. It do not allow duplicate values. Also, a dictionary, you cannot duplicate values in a dictionary. So the length of the tuple, we have 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So,
I wanted to ask something. Last time, I think we were doing list, and
mhm,
on the list we had like two buttons.
mhm.
Wasn't the other one like a duplicate?
Yeah, it was a duplicate. So list allow duplicate values. It can be changeable and also can be ordered.
Okay.
Yeah. For a dictionary, we cannot have duplicate items.
Okay.
So there is no other method that you can perform in tuple since they are immutable. Just like strings. Yeah. Remember strings, we said that once a string is created, you cannot be able to change it.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So I'll just mention the sets. The sets are used to store multiple items in a single variable, just like any other data structure in Python. But a set is unordered, it's unordered, unchangeable, and unindexed. Yeah. So the sets, I think I can show you how we create the sets. The sets, the set. Set is a collection which is unordered. And getting to know these rules is very important. So it will help you in the debugging process when you want to remove errors in your code. Yeah? And if you know that a dictionary cannot allow duplicates, a list can be changeable. A tuple, you cannot change a tuple. Yeah. And this will apply even in advanced level. So once you've maybe a subset or just taken up a portion of your data in form of a tuple, you cannot be able to like change, you cannot be able to access, sorry, you cannot be able to remove or add any item. For a dictionary, we've discussed all that you can do in a dictionary and also in a list. So getting to know some of these rules is very important. So a set is unordered, meaning that there is no uh, ordering in a set. Yeah? You don't have that predefined order in a set, so it's unordered, unordered. Unordered. It's also unchangeable. I was checking on the spelling. Unchangeable. It's unchangeable, just like a tuple. And an index, an indexed. So they are created using the curly brackets. So most of sets are used in basic mathematics. So if you've ever done some basic math, if you've ever come across the set of a number. So for example, let's create a set create a set. Can we use a set A to be equals to curly brackets? Let's have some names here like Kim. We can have Tom and Mary. Mary. Once defined, that's all. You cannot access items in a set by referring to any index. But we have some looping function that you can use if you want to maybe to ask if a specified value is present. Yeah? If you want to ask if Tom is present in your set A, we have some looping structure that you can use. Though this one we'll discuss under the looping. We cannot add elements in a set once we've created, and also you cannot be able to remove. You cannot be able to remove. We've said it's unchangeable, meaning you cannot add, remove, or update any elements in a set. Any question?
Okay, so okay, it also don't allow duplicates.
Yeah, it does not allow duplicates. Does it? No, it doesn't allow duplicates. So
Mm.
let's see any value that any data structure that do not allow duplicate to return an error when you try to create. Let's see. Mm-hmm. So we have so it doesn't allow duplicates. You can see I thought it will have an error, but it did not display. It did not display.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm. Okay, do you have any question?
No.
Okay. So you can access the length of a set using len. The len a. Len a we have three items, and I don't know if we can try and use the remove, though we've said we cannot add or change. Hello, just a minute. Just a minute. aliona akasema tuko kujezea kabla. Unaona wewe?
Tuseme ceiling huko ndani huko kuna taka huko kuna taka
Na huku nikia pia kuna taka.
pande ingine tuseme ceiling yote ama
Tuseme ceiling yote na sana sana huku kuta na ceiling pia. Mimi naona pia ni nini? Naona ukuta
inafanya nini na nataka kufanyiwa tena
ndio huku sioni kama kuna shida. Hello, sorry for that. Aha. I don't know if you have any question. You can end at this point.
Okay,
Okay, so
recordings and PDF.
Sorry?
When will you send the PDF and the record?
Right away.
Okay, alright.